If you're a little bit like me, you probably try to work on your confidence. You go on YouTube and you search for something to get you on the right track. And don't get me wrong, there's a ton of content out there, but somehow everything feels off. It's either too pushy, too clinical, or just not you. In fact, that's exactly how I felt when I tried to figure out what niche I want to pick for this channel. And yeah, this will be a bit of a meta video. And yeah, I worked in specialty coffee for years and I could talk about that for hours on end. But I didn't want to make videos on that topic, and I still don't. And not because I don't like it, but because the topic I'm like finding yourself and working on your confidence is something that goes on in my mind right now and feels right kind of right now. And when I looked into all this self-help content, that none of it actually felt really something I want to watch, I realized almost all of it fell into like 3 different categories. The first category I would describe as kind of like overly pushy. I mean with that kind of like the alpha male manosphere, waking up at 4 a.m., working out, listening to like 6 audiobooks on triple speed, and you just have to grind and really want it type of content. And I don't know, let me know if you feel the same, but I feel in that part of the internet, there's just a lot of grifters, a lot of toxic masculinity, and a lot of hate on women happening. And that is just combined a big no-no for me. Really apart from, I don't think it works to actually make you feel better or work on your how you feel about yourself. It's just nah. Not really, no. Nothing good comes from that category, I feel. The second category, I would say, is kind of like the super overly clinical category. There, a lot of useful information is happening because it is made from real doctors, from scientists, from psychologists. And I love watching that for information when I am in the right mood, when I feel like, okay, I kind of want to dive deeper into like certain topics, into certain areas where I want to understand myself better. That is really useful. But I don't feel like I have a connection with that, or I don't connect with that on like an emotional level or on a humane level, in like talking to somebody and feeling seen or understood on an emotional level. I don't have that there. It's super valid and super valuable in its own right, but not in the, oh yeah, these people are also going through the same thing I'm going through right now, and they have a solution or not, just to be seen. That is not happening in that category for me. The third category is kind of more like the religious path of things. And there is nothing wrong with going like a spiritual way or like a religious way. And I know it helps a lot of people. But that just doesn't resonate with me. So maybe that is for you. I don't know. Let me know if that's more your lane also. It's just not my jam. Super happy if that helps you though. After realizing that most content that has like self-confidence and working on yourself, figuring out who you are as a topic falls under like these 3 categories, I wondered and asked myself, what if I'm making the content I wish existed? And I don't know, why don't I make the content I would love to watch and that would help me? And like, I'm making it in a way for me, but also hopefully maybe for you. Maybe you are out there and you feel the same way and you feel seen watching me talk about it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else out there, and I'm more than happy to hear from you if you know somebody that makes this exact content. I would love that. I would love to check that out. But I learned also to listen to my own voice in my head and try to live in a way that makes me happy. And I believe from the comments I get and that I'm not alone out there with that thought, with that decision. So thank you so much for being here with me today with the little bit different video. And I hope you get something great out of this. And I wish you a wonderful day and see you next time. Take care.